Hey mamas, I want to dive into something that comes up a lot with women I talk to every day from all over the country, dealing with all kinds of scenarios. Bottom line, even though divorce isn't cookie cutter and comes in all shapes and sizes, even though some initiated their divorce and others had it dropped in their laps, even though some are highly contentious and others not so much, there are dominant themes that thread the commonalities together. Women who are in this community care greatly about how they divorce. They care about the condition their children are in and about building solid foundations beneath them. They also feel the enormity of it all, how much it's going to cost, how long it's going to take, and are easily knocked off their feet with overwhelm and anxiety. It's a lot. The last thing they want to do in that moment is to deal with feelings, as if we had a choice. What if we could reframe that? What if you could see that as game-changing strategy in all of this? Because if you want to feel alive again, you need to feel. If you want a better path to a better divorce, where mothers are getting calm, grounding their nervous system, setting boundaries, communicating consciously and effectively, and embracing their intuition and authority so that they can show up for the big decisions, tough conversations with their kids, and triggering exchanges, you need to feel. It's what I want to talk to you about today. I'm calling this conversation the biggest mistake in divorce. Hi there, mamas. Welcome to the Intuitive Divorce Podcast. I'm Kristen Noel, certified divorce coach and creator of the Best Self Intuitive Divorce, a game-changing program that transforms the experience and outcomes of divorce, one mother at a time. I call it Divorcing Differently. I'm here each week bringing you a quick message to support, inspire, and empower you to achieve the outcomes you want for yourself and your kids. So let's dive into today's episode. Are you doing it again? Bypassing your own feelings? Pretending you don't see what you see, feel what you feel, know what you know? Want to know the biggest mistake in divorce? It's not about hiring the wrong attorney. It's not about waiting too long or moving too quickly. It's not about the division of assets or playing tug-of-war over the kids. Nope. It's trying to outrun your feelings and thinking that you can get through this without experiencing the emotions that rise within this process. Why would you even want to do that or try? Do you really think that's possible? Because I'm here to tell you that it's not. You can run, but you can't hide. Feelings that are stuffed down don't fade. They fester, and they get louder, and they eventually find a way out, usually at the most inopportune time. You can't drop your divorce off at the dry cleaners and pick it back up when it's all clean, pressed, and tidy, if only. And I know that you've got a lot on your plate, and you're probably feeling like you're already at capacity, that you just can't deal with all the feelings right now. Most mothers wait until they're about to explode or suffocate before taking action. I've heard plenty of women share these sentiments, even some I work with. I listen to them and then get started creating safety around them so that they can exhale and feel and divorce smarter. Feelings are meant to be felt. When women start to come back to themselves, they can show up differently for all that they are faced with. Many people were raised with the belief that feelings are a sign of weakness. Maybe it was a cultural influence or something you downloaded in your family of origin. But nothing could be further from the truth. It takes guts to sit with your feelings, to allow what needs to come forth to be seen. It's courageous, particularly if you've previously been trying to dodge it. We've got this feelings thing all wrong. Divorce isn't just a piece of paper any more than your marriage was just a piece of paper. It was something you wrapped your hopes and dreams around. Feelings are a part of the equation no matter how you slice it. In fact, when included in the equation, they're strategic. They allow you to calm your nervous system, make tough decisions, navigate triggering encounters, develop a plan for yourself and your kids, and trust your intuition to lead the way. A competent attorney can guide you through the court system. A seasoned financial advisor can impart prudent advice for your assets. A co-parenting counselor can help you devise strategies for your kids. But you know what's at the core of all of this? you and your life. You're making decisions for your future. This is why I tell mothers that they need to be the CEO of their divorces. Everyone else in your team will go back to their lives. You'll be left with the choices that were made. So why not take a seat at the head of the table? Why not feel and heal? Why not look at this all differently? Why not break free from old patterns so that you don't repeat them and find yourself in another dysfunctional relationship? Remember, if you don't pull the roots of the weeds, they grow back. No sugarcoating here. Divorce is hard. Denying your feelings is harder. Pretending, people-pleasing, trying to fix and control things that aren't yours to fix and control will only drain you. If you want to feel alive again, you need to feel. Don't mistake feelings for weakness. It takes guts to say, I'm ready to feel. I'm ready to take charge of my life. I'm ready to steer this divorce over the finish line. I'm ready to step into my authority. I'm ready to model something better for my kids. I'm ready to feel like myself again. I'm ready to be done with the drama, the pain, the emotional abuse and abandonment. The biggest mistake comes from denying yourself this opportunity. Divorce isn't all about court documents, and I'm well aware of how much a retainer fee costs. But trust me when I say not getting the support you need with strategy, tough conversations, and big feelings during the process puts you at a very big disadvantage. And keep your checkbook close. Those retainer fees spiral out of control when a divorce derails with battling spouses. Just today, a woman reached out to us and told us how she paid her retainer fee, an amount that stunned her, by the way, and how she's already blown through that. The lawyer's now requesting more money, and nothing has changed. No progress. Sadly, we see this every day. We hear the stories, and we see that runaway train leaving the station. Hey, it's hard to know how to avoid something you've never experienced before, but you don't have to do this alone. This isn't the time to deny your feelings or your need to be supported. It just isn't. You have no idea how many triggering in-between moments there will be, and how those moments will rock you to the core with self-doubt and mixed emotions. Who are you going to reach out to then? We speak to women all over the country every day. I don't believe that any of them want a runaway train. They want to divorce smarter, heal faster, protect their kids and reclaim their lives. But that doesn't mean they do, or believe that it's even possible. And that makes me so sad because I know the difference. Recently, one woman wobbling on the fence about whether to invest in herself said, "My therapist and friends don't think I need this." Really? Have they been divorced? No. Have they walked in your shoes? No. Can they give you divorce strategy and help you heal? No. Do you take medical advice from your hairdresser? I hope not. Don't be so quick to dismiss your needs, bypass your intuition, relinquish your power. I say this repeatedly. Get support, whether or not it's with me. Find new ways, feel feelings, break patterns, write new chapters now, and stop questioning your self-worth. There's nothing more valuable than investing in yourself. You are the foundation that your life and your children stand upon. Do you want that to be fortified or wobbly? Don't be afraid to feel. To feel is to be alive. To trust yourself and move with calm, ease, and clarity is to be free and happy. Divorce will change your marital status, but it will also change your life and how you move through it. You are writing that right now, not later, not on the other side of all this when the ink is dry on the dissolution papers. Don't deny yourself of this opportunity to move differently through it all. And don't make the mistake of thinking you can get where you want to go without feeling. Thanks for listening to today's episode, but more importantly, for making this time for yourself. If you're a professional, independent mother facing off with divorce, Struggling with your emotions, worried about your kids and your future, and want a better way to navigate it all? I've got 2 ways to completely change the trajectory of your divorce and your life starting today. The first is our free divorce workshop. In this training, you'll learn the 3 steps to get off the emotional roller coaster and take control of your divorce so you can save time, money, and heartache for you and your family. Simply go to intuitivedivorce.com/workshop. And the second way is to book a free strategy call with our team, where we'll dive into your situation, your struggles, what you really want, and outline a path to get you there. For a short video and the booking link, go to intuitivedivorce.com/call. Check it out, and I'll see you inside. Now I have a favor to ask you, Mama. If you enjoyed this conversation and were inspired in your own divorce, please subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss future juicy talks. And I'd be so grateful if you'd leave a review so together we can help other mamas walking in the same shoes.